Namaste everyone, hope you're doing well. Let's understand what is meditation and how to do meditation. Dhyāna. In yoga practice, we call it Dhyāna. There are two ways you can apply this meditation. One way, you can sit down in any particular comfortable position, maybe on a chair, as long as your back is straight. And you can prepare for meditation and do your meditation. Second way is, you can apply while you're doing particular task. Right? Anything you're doing. For example, you're walking. For example, you're playing. For example, you're eating. So it's about multitasking versus absolute tasking. So absolute tasking is what meditation is, which you can apply in your day-to-day life. To understand it, for example, when you're eating, you can switch off from other tasks which is happening around you or in your mind and just focus on eating. Let's say you eat 3 times a day. Once a day at least, you can eat alone, or you can eat without opening your mouth. I mean, without talking, without being disturbed or thinned out with all the activities around you. It can be as good as just turning off your phone or putting it on airplane mode. Same thing you can do when you're doing something like walking or doing your work. One of my teachers always used to say, whatever you do, do it 100%, do it full. That's how you express. That's the expression of being yourself. Whatever you do fully, absolutely. That will bring us closer to who we are, beyond all these activities, beyond all the fluctuations of mind and desires. So I invite you to take this understanding of meditation, Dhyāna, and apply it in your daily life every day. Simply start with eating once a day alone, or without talking, without using your devices. Fully involving your senses, like sense of taste, sense of touch. For example, when I eat at home, I use my fingers. I don't use forks, spoon, chopsticks. I want to feel the food. I want to feel how it tastes. Touch, taste, seeing the food, right? Sound when you chew the food. So all your senses can be fully congruent when you're eating, in this case, in this example. So choose few things which you do day to day and apply this absolute tasking, right? Absolute tasking in your daily life. Now coming back to Dhyāna, right? Dhyāna, meditation. So if you have time, you can practice this every day. Dhyāna begins first with pratyahara in yoga practice. Pratyahara meaning sense withdrawal. You withdraw your awareness. So let's say you're sitting down and you want to be in one place and just center yourself and connect to your self, to your higher self. So to prepare, you do pratyahara first. You withdraw your senses to your inner self. So you disengage from whatever anxieties are and just become aware. What were you experiencing? Not trying to suppress anything, not trying to fight with anxieties and things like that, but just knowing that for this next 10 minutes, for example, when you're meditating, you can be fully yourself. You can always go back to your other activities later. So withdrawing yourself to your safest space, to your inner space. That's the first part, pratyahara. Then comes the dharana. Dharana is concentration. Concentration is patches of meditation, like small doses. For example, when you can observe yourself, for example, you're meditating at your third eye, or when you're chanting a particular mantra. For example, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So full mantra you're chanting and you're listening the sound of mantra. You're vibrating and vibration going to your ears and again coming out from mouth, going to ear. Fully absorbed. So you're fully absorbed. For that whole mantra, at least one mantra, one set. Or if you're doing third eye meditation, only third eye meditation, you can try to be there for 12 seconds. When you achieve that 12 seconds, when you reach to 12 seconds, then it becomes concentration. It becomes full concentration. Dharana. And when you can be familiar with this, when you can experience this 12 seconds concentration, it becomes Dhyāna eventually. Eventually it will connect, these 12 seconds will become longer and longer. It will become 24, it will multiply. And then you will attain the mastery over your mind. You will be able to go beyond your mind. So then Dhyāna will happen. When Dhyāna happens, your energy begins to uplift towards the crown. Beautiful things happen. Very beautiful thing. And you may even enter in the realm of light, Brahman, through your Sahasrara chakra, what we call. So this is preparation, what we just discussed. These are preparations. You can do both. You can do absolute tasking meditation, and you can also do third eye meditation and mantra meditation, being seated in one place. For example, if you're swimming for absolute tasking, you just swim. Swim like you never swam before. You're just being in that moment, as there's nothing to worry about. It's all it matters. You're running, just jogging, running, just run, just jog. Eating, just eat. Pick these couple of things. Drinking your tea, right? Enjoy the tea. That's what life is. You know, we plan so many things. We want this, we want that. But at the end of the day, everything just disappears. So, I invite you to master yourself. Connect with your higher self. Connect with yourself, which is beyond all these juggling of anxieties of desires, anxieties of your mind. So practice absolute tasking. Practice sitting down, Dhyāna, meditation, right? So start with pratyahara, withdrawing your senses to yourself. disconnecting from anxieties, that means disconnecting from the worldly affairs, and then being yourself by the means of concentration, Dharmā, to your third eye, to the mantra, right, in your heart, just observing. And that will lead eventually to actual Dhyāna, meditation. And when Dhyāna blossoms, then your Sahasrara opens, Samadhi happens. All this we discussed, it also has inbuilt in it has inherited yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, all other aspect also it has inherited. If you're practicing yoga, like as I teach, you'll already have some connections with what I'm saying. However, you can take this practice, absolute tasking, or just seated meditation. Practice it for at least 10 minutes, seated meditation, seated Dhyāna. Or, if you don't have it all time, you can always do absolute tasking. Right? You can also relate it to karma yoga. Whatever you're doing it not for the fruitive, to get fruits of your actions, but doing it because you want to do. Fruits, results may come, may not come. That's what life is. But if you put your best, if you put the seed and water it nicely, right? If you take care nicely, give it enough sunshine, water, it will grow. Right? Flower will blossom eventually. Thank you for joining me. I wish you all the best. Namaste. Hari Om Tassat.